Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Dynamo video talking about prize picks for Thursday, September 28th for the MLB. And in this game, we have 5 really good picks for you guys, as always. Going to be focusing on the later games for this, so you're going to have plenty of time to consider some of these picks in the video. But first, if you're not in the Discord, definitely get over here. It's absolutely popping. You can see people typing over here in the MLB section. It'll be linked down below for free. So get in here and start talking MLB. See some of these picks people are liking. Obviously, some people have been hitting and winning over here. You can see. Also, check out Outlier. Super cool tool over here for sports betting and player props, which we'll talk a lot more about in this video and use to look up some props. Check it out. Free 7-day trial with the link down below. So the first pick here is going to be Luke Weaver here on the hits allowed. And we're going to take the over here against Toronto in, fairly tough matchup. Toronto holding on to that wild card spot right now. Weaver doesn't have that many games under his belt, as you can see here. 0 hits allowed on June 21st with his last game. But look at what we see on Outlier. They have this as a 57% chance to hit here. Minus 130, minus 135 on these sports books. I'm not sure why Prizepicks didn't have any data for this guy, but we could see over here in his last 2 games, he's actually allowed less hits, but the 3 before that got absolutely rocked here. Has yet to face the Yankees, I guess, in the last 2 years, so no head-to-head data in this one, but 50% of his last 10 have gone over in the last 5, 60% have gone over. Had some easier matchups, versus Pittsburgh and Arizona. And these ones gave up 7 hits to a team like Oakland, so he hasn't really faced a hitting lineup as good as the Blue Jays that recently, so we'll see what he could do against them. And also good to see that the last 2 games he had pitched at least 4 innings to give him, more of a chance here to give up hits. So we like all that for Luke Weaver. Next one we're going to go to here is Corbin Burns on 6.5 strikeouts. Going to take the under versus St. Louis. This is a slightly earlier game, so this one might have started by the time you're watching this, but we're going under on the strikeouts for Burns. And if we look up this one on Outlier, you can see the under, minus 130, minus 125, minus 164 from Caesars, which is pretty nuts on this line here. The last 10 data is 50% times he's gone under. The last 5 is not going to be looking as good, only 25%, but the last one he did go under in that, and it looks like the innings have just been decreasing for him after throwing 8 in this one, 5.25. He is over a strikeout per inning guy, but when he's just throwing 5, 6 innings, to get 6.5, he's going to have to be over that limit by quite a bit. Head-to-head here this season, he has got 7 strikeouts, but the 2 games prior to that in 2022, he went for 6. And his pitch count has been down pretty far, which has been good to see. Not too many games in the 90s even of pitch count. So I think that, they're going to be pulling him a bit early in this one. I don't think it's a huge game for Milwaukee here. So going to Corbin Burns on the under. All right, for the third pick, we have a combo. It's going to be Peterson and Luzardo over on their strikeouts here. So Peterson is just at 5.5, and if we look up Luzardo, he's at 6 flat. These guys are expected to be in a lower scoring game, just 8 total runs here. You can see compared to like 9.5, 8.5, 8.5 up here, 11.5. So one of the lower scoring games, expected to be kind of a pitching matchup here. Both these pitchers can go a good amount of innings as well, so we like that. And both are good strikeout guys, so the combination here seems like a good pick. One of them is bound to go off to help this combination. That's why I'm liking the combination versus just taking one of their flat props here. I think one's going to have a massive game. The other's going to be in store for a good game, but I would rather go to the combo here. Just makes sense this time to go to the combo. I usually don't take these combo deals, but kind of like that one. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to go the Atlanta Braves here, target them favorites in a 9.5 run total game here. So a lot of runs expected to be scored. Last few videos we've been going to the Dodgers in this high scoring game, which actually has been working out. And the last two videos in MLB went 4 for 5 in each video. This one we're going to stack the Braves. Some of their props just are easier to hit here than some of the Dodgers I was looking at. So we're going over here to the Braves. Leadoff guy, Ronald Acuna, 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. If we look at last game, he led off, and then you got Albies, Riley, Olsen. So we're going to try to target one of those guys as well. And the guy we're going to go to here is going to be Riley in the third spot to get 1.5 total bases. So basically for Acuna, hopefully he's going to get a run based on a RBI from Riley on one of Riley's hits. So Acuna comes up, then Riley will come up 2 spots later, hit him in, get Acuna a run. So we need these two to work together. That's how I like doing the stacks here. Make sure these guys are helping each other out in the lineup. So I think we have a good one here against Chicago. Should be high scoring. And Acuna has just been all over the place with putting up stats. So like this stack here. All right, so if you guys aren't in the Discord, definitely get over here. Free Discord to join up. And a lot of people talking MLB, getting excited for the playoffs. Also check out Outlier here, free 7-day trial with the link down below, so definitely check it out. Now let's do a quick recap of the picks. We got Acuna coming up first in the lineup. Austin Riley hopefully gonna hit him in with a double, would do it for Riley here, but I think it's going to be a big game for these guys in a high-scoring projected game against the Cubs. Then we got Peterson and Luzardo in a lower-scoring game, 2 big strikeout guys. I think one of them's going to go off in this game to lift the other one up, but not sure who it is, so I like the combination. I think they're both in store for good games. Then we got Corbin Burns. A lot of sports books like this one on the under. I think Caesars had this minus 164, if I believe, on the under, so a lot of sports books like this one. Corbin, they seems like they've been kind of slowing him down, hasn't gone over 90 pitches that many times in the last 10. And then we got Luke Weaver, who hasn't faced a team like the Blue Jays, who has some hot bats, and I think they're going to absolutely put a walloping on Weaver in this one. So those are the picks I'm going to go with. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, subscribe to the channel, check out the Discord and Outlier for the free trial, and I'll see you guys in the next one.